はい、そして皆さんおなじみの
最後の
はい、鉄拳プロジェクトのナーフ原田です。よろしくお願いします。
And Nerfed Harada is here with us today. Well, you know, it's just a bunch of old guys on the screen all the time, so thought I'd change it up.
まあ海外に行か
10分ぐらいしか持たないんだよ。
なるほど。
持たない。
美少女化の能力を使ってるんだ
He
よ。
said being turned into a bishojo only lasts for a very short period for him, so.
そうですね。
なんか水かけた。
そうランマみたいな。
もうじゃあ。
Click that debuff effect on your opponent.
これですね。この
So you're okay with that. The damage scaling was increased to 150 on that first hit after a key charge. Heavily off access, it doesn't change it that much. This is just, you know, in slight instances
な
where
ので
people
これ
did.
ずれすぎてると、まあ、そんなに抜き直しが効かなかったりするので、も
So
う
if
万
you're
能ではないです。
heavily to the side, it's not like it's going to completely rearrange you to the front.
あとまあしゃがんだ、まあ、シーズン1で猛威を振るったこの技ですけども、実はリベルタ通りにいけるような、発生は遅いんですけどガードさせて有利な展開が作れる
これ俺もね、中津これ何してんのって言ったら、
大丈夫
遅いん
プラ7です。
plus 4 on block, plus 7 on hit for that punch.
なのでこのしゃがんだ状態で言っていただいた通り、ただのパワークラッシュ技になってます。
So now you can see it's changed simply to only the power crush property without the heat engager property. As well, so that your opponent isn't going to easily be able to duck.
なので近距離戦での戦いやすさが向上してます。
He's got a high option, but it is unblockable with both punches. Heat 2ですよね。
はい。
During heat.
こんな感じで
そうヒート
からヒットして攻めることができる。
でも
So from his left, right, right punch, left kick, I believe it is. So up until now, it was tough for Jun to sometimes open up opponents. So now she has some improvements to address this during that stance to get frame advantage.
でそこからまあ出雲中に、まあ、こういうゲ
They're talking about that little icon
こ
where
の
she has
100 にな
access
る
to
と
three
こういう
different
状態にな
techniques.
って
ピカって光ってる。
マックス状態で下と両パンチ、まあ、これが強
Down in
化され
both
る
punches
と出雲中に、
or during Izumo kick.
下段キック
Smash.
してるわけ
そうですね、
ですね。
自称して出しま
あ
す。
Long range, you use your own life gauge,
調子に乗ってやってるとどんどん自分の体力がなくなっ
but
て、
you have to be careful.
なって発生も14から13になっています。
In this move, the startup was increased from or decreased from 14 to 13, and used to be punishable on block, but not anymore. 前両パン、
はい。
and then forward both punches is the range has been extended.
まあ、こちら横に強くない
Three both kicks, not three, sorry, down forward both kicks,
使い勝手いいですね。
and so it's you know good to keep your opponent out, get in a scarecrow,
スラッシュガードさせた後とかに
and then hit with a low attack. This power crush is no longer punishable when you're in the powered up state.
まあこんな感じですかね。
So you have these kind of options.
かっ
ごいね。
当たっても 100% ダメージを受けるようになってます。
And he used to only received 50% of the damage of the attack, or now he receives 100% of that damage.
はい、いいですね。
This is a new attack that he has now: left kick, right punch, right punch. You can also hold, and then you can also go into Jaguar Sprint, natural combo.
こんな感じで、攻めにも使えますよ。中 RP で、ここからもジャガースプリントに行こう。
While standing right punch, now lets you transition to the Jaguar Sprint.
後ろを入れとくと、行かないっていう選択
In a few steps. During that, and you have access to his normal moves from Sprint, but they're powered up versions after you see that
無
effect.
料のアップデートっすよね。
And during Heat only, the Giant Swing and Shining
Like a
Wizard
homing
will
effect.
be homing now. You can see the effect added.
こんな感じで、はい、非常に強いです。
Also throwing into the wall, you can follow up with the Jaguar Sprint.
見てください。
Look at Jin's life gauge.
こうやって
So it does a slight damage to your opponent even if they throw escape, but it's recoverable damage.
はい、これがっていうのが一つ。
So less damage and less health recovered when using the sword.
なんで吉光はコングレードなんですけど、硬直が伸びてます。
And longer recovery on the flash now.
はい、硬直
He's had a few power-ups though. This new move, up forward left punch now goes into flee.
はい、ジンですけども、これカウンターで今受けましたよね。
It launched on counter.
はい。
But for this move, it's one where
こんな感
input
じで
buffering is
今入れ
not
てますけど、
available, so that you can't just easily mix your opponent up with
No, no,
the
no.
samurai cutter after
待って
that.
からじゃないと出ないようになってます。
You have to wait for recovery.
的な逆アンツあるけど、これマイナス9だったのがマイナス10になって
This was minus 9, is now minus 10.
出ます。コンボいけなくなりました。
So you can't go to a combo anymore on
で
this.
かい。
URP これもマイナス10になってて確定反撃にいけるようになって
Up forward RP is now minus 12. 12.
10
10. Sorry, 10. He does have some cool new stuff from Zanshin and also
スラッ
from
シュ
his
キッ
step
ク
in.
からしゃがんだ状態で、この1、
Its startup is from, it was 24, now
あ
21.
と同じくこれも24かになってます。
And you can go into the stance.
新しいおもちゃは用意されているっていう
そうですね。
ですかね。
こういう切りもみも追加されてて、かなりジンも楽しくなってます。
はい。
So although he's been nerfed, you can tell there's some fun new stuff to try out.
はい。という感じでちょっと
And so this is something that people have been asking for a bit. We decided to reduce the chip damage during the heat state overall. And also, when you would perform a heat dash and rush down your opponent, it would result in a lot of the recoverable health gauge. So this has been adjusted as well.
ってました。
So this is just about the chip damage. It says 15 in this current instance, but it was 19 previously.
はい。
This one's a big thing that players have been asking for quite a long time now, where if you're crouching, it was hard to move into the foreground of the stage. And this has been changed. So players who are new to the franchise, it might not be an instance of being able to crouch, to sidestep from a crouch. It's an instance of the relaxed window for the middle of Law's string there, where you could do it previously. It was just very difficult timing, but it's made much more easier because you can input it while you're still blocking the prior attack.
けども、構えを取った後にこのようにヒートバーストが出せます。
So you can see that Zafina is going through her stances, but she also has access to heat burst.
はい。
And so we made some changes to this slide so that you can see what's coming with a higher degree of fidelity. One of the things that was interesting when we were asking people's opinion on this matter was, whether you like the traditional route we've taken or if you want to know all of them at the same time. Outside of that, the people who said that they would like to know at least whether it's a returning character or not was actually quite a lot. So we decided to try to add that aspect to the slide. Also, you notice the coloring of this might give you some hints as well.